Hey, it's Brian Clark, and this is just going on the Celebrating Awesome Tim Clark Facebook page. And if anyone in his family or just anyone else sees it, just wanted to spread kindness and just share about what I'm thinking about my brother Tim, and then just how much I obviously just love his family. Grace and Lily, and just also just living to tell a good story, because that's really we're all just in the middle of a story, and I just want to be a part of a good story. We're all in the middle of that. My son Brett is 16, Noah is 14, Lainey is almost 12. And I was just watching and reading Better Decisions, Fewer Regrets by Andy Stanley. And I just love how he talks about that. And that's how Tim lived. He just lived with, he just made great decisions. He just made a lot of really good decisions. Some dumb decisions, just like all of us. I mean, me, oh my gosh. But I still just remember so many good stories that people shared. So many just great memories. People that just loved being with, swing dancing with, hanging out as friends in college, 20s, 30s, as a younger kid. So much of that. And that's the stuff that I miss in my story, I would say. Just the future of not being with. And honestly, right now, I just my own personal, I miss being with, his daughters, or just Grace and Lily. What's going on? I hope you're, able to see this. I really do. Because again, we're just not a part of your stories. Or their story. We just have no voice in that story. And long term, I just want to be a person of character and integrity that continues to play out how Tim did. Tim just did not speak ill of people in his family or outside of his family. He kept he just loved and served. And I just admired and still admire that so much about my awesome brother, Tim Clark. And that memory, that story it shapes me. And I want that same story. And, I'm hoping for and want that story for my son, Brett, Noah, Lainey, Grace and Lily, Will and Zach, just so many overseas and here that I'm friends with, that I know, because the world is basically saying, get as much as you can, do as much as you want. If someone does you wrong, you just get back at them, or you just cut them off completely. And that's not how Tim was, and that's not how I want to be, or Erin. I've been married 21 years. I just love her deeply. And it would be a privilege to have, a relationship in the future with, Grace and Lily, and just hear their story more and just be a part of it, not try to do anything other than just be a cheerleader and be a friend and be an uncle. That's what I'm hoping over the next few decades, to be able to be, because again, that's what family does. That's what relationships do. And we forgive and we love, and, we move forward. My parents aren't perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. And I just love, I love being a father. I love being an uncle. I went to go see Grace and Lily's volleyball game 2 weeks ago. It was hard. It's just hard. because there's just no ability to relate or connect at this time. Just very, very emotional. And I wish could change the story. But again, I feel like I'm in the middle of, stories like that in a broken world with good people, with good hearts. But just, yeah, it's just really hard. And then just went over to the Sullivan's house and just spent the next day with Alex, with Zach and Will, my nephews, just entering where they're at, playing basketball, watching TV, eating food. And it's just really good. I just want to do that for others, especially, with nieces and nephews and my own kids. I feel like, with Brett, it's just fun. It's not fun, it's hard. I don't want to, I just love being a dad. This day and age, it's brutal. It's so easy to just be like, can't do anything, it's all a crapshoot. Parenting is so hard. Really, I just want to keep the relationship. I want to be available, and then also shepherd and walk with them and help them make good decisions. And then when they don't, when Noah doesn't, when Lainey doesn't, Brett doesn't, be there to walk with them, give them grace, help them navigate. Because right now, the voices are friends, media, music, and it's all about money, and it's a push to get as much as you can at whatever age you are. When really, God just kind of says, live for others, be selfless, serve. That's what he did at the end of his life. He washed his disciples' feet. That's what he modeled. That's what he did with not just like the woman at the well or the woman that's bleeding and the adulteress that they bring before him, and they're like, we should stone her, and he's just like, are you without sin? Cast the first stone. And that's why I'm going to follow Jesus for a lifetime, because that example, that model, not the conservative Republican or the liberal Democratic or the socialist other countries kind of stuff, but just the Jesus that loved and served and brought grace and truth. And I just want to live that for a lifetime, especially for family, especially as I think about my brother. He did that. I want to do that as well. I want to share his legacy with his family, but also others. So it's not about being right. It's not about right away. You can't control. I cannot control what other people say or do. I can control my own narrative. When no one's looking, what am I up to? When people are looking, what am I saying and doing? How am I reacting in anger? And do I apologize to my kids? Do I love my wife? And to me, honestly, at the end of the day, that's what I'd love to model to my nieces, Grace and Lily. Hope you're watching. And to a world, especially of young girls and boys that need an example, and that need someone that's going to love them through anything. And so I don't claim to have it all together. I just want to remember my brother Tim, remember his legacy, love my sister Amy, and my nephew Liam, and my parents, create memories together, and that's really what it's about. So just want to say thanks for watching this. just really appreciate and value you. And if you've watched this far, just want to show you around really quick. There's the back deck, the small pool back there. There's Willow, who got to actually take her to the vet today. Here's the to-dos. And just the basic little blue living room. Bunch of cords and stuff going on. A Miss Pac-Man kitchen. This is just our home down in Orlando, Florida. So enjoy your life. You're awesome. I love you so much, who's ever watching this. And I really look forward to the future, writing the story that God has for each one of us.